All right. I don't know. It seems like some look dull. Maybe it's just me. Are you on yet?
Mm-mm.
Hey, Daphne. Welcome, love. Welcome. I'm good. How you doing? Good. How you doing? All right. See if we can get some things burning here. Daphne be the first one to school every week. She's like, ain't nobody beating me in the school. I'm coming for them. Hey, Joshua. Hey, Britt. Tell them some, hey, Joshua, knowing all along it's you. Yes, we'll add you to the list. We will add you to the list, honey. Okay, sure. We're going to put both of y'all on the list. Yes, ma'am. All right. Do. You ain't got to watch the whole thing since you're sitting here, but can you tell me if it look done?
No.
It doesn't. Hey, Blessings. Welcome. Thank you, Britt. Hey, it's a total difference from when we were on in our study chat today, huh? I was looking like somebody's thrown away grandmama during the study chat. Oh my goodness, you guys hit that like and subscribe on your way in if you haven't already. Oh, Daphne, I'm sending hugs. That's probably why I was praying for you last night and this morning. Yep, I sure was. You crossed my mind. You and Blessings. I was praying for both of y'all. Hello, Anna. Yep. Hey, Hannah. We got Anna. We got Hannah. How y'all doing today? I'm hoping CD is going to be here so we can all get going. Very welcome. Blessings. We got Britt, who is Joshua, in the chat. Okay. Britt and Daphne are going to be on the list today. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that. Sai helped me pick out what to wear today, y'all. Oh, yeah. That stress will get to you every time, love. It sure will. Okay. So far, you guys, we have Britt and then Daphne on the list. Blessings, did you happen to see my email today? And the one from yesterday? I think that was yesterday. I sent one. Yesterday or day before. I'm glad you're doing okay, Anna. Good to know that you're doing fine. Yes, I'm doing really well. Yes. I need to check and see did CD contact me. Cameron. Oh, okay. Cam says she don't have no internet. Where she at? Cam be out in the boonies. I mean, straight out in the boonies. Yep, that's probably why I've been praying for the two of y'all. Let me check this email. Okay, I haven't heard from CD yet, so she might be coming. She might just be running late, or she fell asleep. Who knows? Because it's midnight where she is. How y'all been? Share the live. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the live, okay? We are slow and low in numbers tonight, which is fine, as long as we have a good night. It's fine for now, universe, but you're going to have to do better. Hit that like and subscribe, okay? Hit that like, hit that subscribe, and share the live. And you guys go ahead and fire up the comments. See if we can get some more people coming in so we can have a little joy and pleasure tonight. Also, blessings. If Erica comes, hey, Strawberry Girly, do you believe in God? I mean, why is that important to you? You need to worry about your own self in that regard. Truly. It's enough trying to manage your own life. Well, good for you. I'm glad you do. All right. So, um, if you guys, thank you, blessings. I appreciate that. Like, subscribe, share the live, okay? And give me some fire and some heart hand emojis. You guys know those are my favorites. I was about to say, oh, blessings. If Erica comes tonight, we are going to put her on the list, but pray for your sister. Done. Just prayed for her, okay? All right. Thank you, Britt, for the heart hands and the purple hearts. Yeah, put Erica at the list, but put her at the end, because I'm gonna like really pour some sauce on her, because I ended up getting a download during my meditation about her. So I've been emailing her and she hasn't answered me. So I need to, if she comes tonight, I need to make sure that she gets on the list, okay? Let's see if she answered me yet. Yeah. Okay. Woo, child. All right. Heart hands, fire, heart hands and fire. Where y'all at? Let me see if I'm getting all the messages here, because YouTube be withholding them sometimes. Okay. Hey, Ariana. Do you say Ariana or do you say Ariana? Or Ariana? I know so many different people who pronounce that name so many different ways, right? Where am I going? Oh, God. Let me know if you get cold. I'm so hot, but I've been sweating ever since. All right, you guys. Hey, CD, welcome. We got Blessings and CD in the house tonight, y'all. Both of them. CD, Blessings has been maintained. So you go by Ari. Okay, cool beans. Blessings has been maintaining the list so far. But I was telling her, put Erica at the end, so she's not going to be included in the 3, okay? Because I got some special downloads from her during my meditation if she shows up. I've been emailing her and I haven't been getting anything. And it's kind of, all right, you guys. Heart, hands, fire. Heart, hands, and fire. How old are you, Ari? Are we twins? You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live, okay? Hit that like and subscribe and, yeah, one more left, okay? To ask for a free reading. That's right, blessings. Hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Oh, you're 20? Well, in so-called real life, I'm 54, but in my life, I'm 22. And that's real talk, y'all. When I started my do-over, yep, I'm 22, and I don't know how long I'm going to be that age. Probably a few years. But for now, I've been 22 for the last 18 months. Maybe more. Okay. I look good for 22. I know that's right, girl. But no, according to my birth certificate, I'm 54. Probably somewhere in the astral plane, and my astral body is probably somewhere around 960 something, 990 some years. Okay. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. Invite people to the live, okay? Invite people to the live and go ahead and give me heart hands and fire emojis. Let's get these comments rolling because I don't see no heart hands. I don't see no fire emojis. Am I the only one? Can y'all hear me say heart hands and fire emojis? I think Britt was the only one who gave me some. Okay, there's Daphne. Thank you, thank you. There's Daphne. Okay, there's CD. CD with the special brown skin. Heart hands. Yeah. Save the live, share the live. Okay, CD, did you see my latest email? Thank you, Britt. Thank you, Ariana. Ariana gave her special emojis. Okay. All right, you guys. How long? Oh, we already 11 minutes in. Did you guys want a general one card pull reading from my new deck like I did last week before we get started on the list? We're going to do that real quick, okay? We're going to do the one card pull from the new deck. All right. Oh, we got toxic love. You want to check out the new deck, Sai? Sai is hanging out with me tonight, y'all. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Blessings, I think you need to put a space between air and by. So we got toxic love, y'all. Toxic love, it says pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, can't live without you. Okay? When somebody gets to telling you they can't live without you, you really need to be thinking about that. Like, please explain, okay? Because you never want to be the person who can't live without someone else. And you definitely don't want that kind of codependency. Now, do I want to live without you is a different story than I can't live without you. So make sure they clarify. And if it sounds in the least bit dangerous, then it probably is, okay? In this day and age when, you know, toxic energy and the ability for people to, thank you, Ariana, for people to really go off the rails and place your life in danger, you want to make sure that you are paying attention. There are many people whose lives have been endangered or taken because they didn't believe that their person would actually do the things. Most of us don't believe people will do things. Most of us underestimate true evil, and especially people that we have invited into our energetic field, into our space, because we want to see the best in people, or we're just having a good time. All kinds of reasons that we invite people in without actually vetting them, truthfully, based just on words sometimes and chemistry and all kinds of things. We allow people in, and it's not until it's too late, until we're energetically tied to them, before we know that they are not safe people. And this is not just physical safety. This is emotional safety. This is mental safety as well. Okay. So, and even financial safety, because some people are here to dupe you. They're here to scam you out of your money. All right. So you really have to think about these things. And it's not to be suspicious. This is really just another aspect of self-love. It comes under the categories of self-awareness and self-respect, okay, which are categories of self-love, okay? Ariana, where did I get my earrings? I had a friend of mine, she handcrafted these. She lives in New Hampshire, and she handcrafted them and sent them to me when I was living in Tennessee. They were a special order. All right, Brittany, you ready? Brittany, go ahead and put your question in the comment section. You guys like and subscribe and share the live. Fire up the comment section as well, okay? Go ahead and keep firing up that comment section whenever you think about it so we can get this live pushed out. YouTube be on one lately. They don't want to let me live. Hey, Deborah, welcome back, sweetheart. They don't want to let me live, but I'm thriving anyway. Can't sing a bit, but I love to. A general reading? Okay, gotcha. All right, Britt. All right. We moving slow tonight, but we moving. I don't know why I'm moving so slow. I'm just glad to be here. So that's what we doing. Daphne, hang in there, love. We gonna get to you. I feel your energy, man. We gonna get to you, love. You all right, though. You just feeling things. You just feeling all the feelings right now, and it's overwhelming. All right, Brittany. Hey, Thato, welcome back. Take a couple deep breaths with me, Brittany. All right, let me move this over here. Infusing all the cards with love, truth, and authenticity tonight. Let's see what you got for grit rat. What you got for the grit rat? Ariana, you say you got bullied in school a lot? Oh. They know what you mean, overwhelming to be here. Yeah, Daphne, I can feel your energy, love, but it's going to be all right. It's already all right, okay? All right, release. What you got to say to Brittany? Okay. Your energy's a little scattered tonight, Brittany. It took you a while to settle down to get here, didn't it? You've been judging yourself very harshly here. It's as if you really are trying to live up to standards that are virtually unachievable, in the sense that you'll settle down and be okay and pat yourself on the back and say, I did enough, day by day, right? It's like your purpose is in making sure that you're doing. All right. And your intuition is telling you that you need to have more self-compassion. Okay. But you're afraid that you're going to miss out on some opportunity at some point. Your intuition is always also telling you not only do you need to give yourself compassion and nurturing, but you really need to rest. You need to take some time to recuperate, okay? But then if you did, you would feel lazy. Is that correct? Like you have this thing going in your head, like you're being lazy if you give yourself a chance to be still? You said a little bit? Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything here. Okay. So, all of that is true though. I see a yes, but I'm trying to figure out what it's for. But there is a move here that you want to make, right? There's like this huge thing that you have on your mind, but it feels like it would be a bad choice, or you taking a real risk to actually make this move. But the Chariot is coming in to tell you that hey Elena, is coming in to tell you that if you do make the move, that it will be okay. You're worried more about the money though. Okay? You're afraid that either you don't have the money for it, or you would judge yourself for indulging. Is this correct? Yeah, it's like there's this fear and these self-limiting beliefs here that are like, there's something you really want to do, but you're anxious about it. And you're criticizing yourself. Okay. It's like you're like saying to yourself, you know, I really want to do this thing. I feel like it'll help me be freer. But the investment is where the issue is. So I was telling Sai that earlier today. Oh, okay. So this is really, is this something connected to your family here? It's something that you want to do, but it's more like opinions of family as well. It's not just the money. Yeah. It's like you think about it, you contemplate it a lot, but you're constantly reevaluating. Look at Random 8 coming in, gifting out these memberships. Boy, you don't come here and let me give you a hug. You said sounds about right? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely on your mind here with this Four of Cups. Like, where do we need to go with this? Where do we need to go? Ooh, lots to say here. Do I need to take all these cards? I ain't taking all these cards. Be clear and precise. Be clear and precise. Ariana, you say you leaving. Bye. Okay, bye. Take care. Have a good night. Hey, Light Seer. I mean, I'm trying to do a reading. I can't answer all your questions. I'm sorry. Sorry for you. Oh, wow. Yeah, bottom of the deck energy. So the Strength card, the Page of Cups, and the Magician are coming in. Hey, Amy, welcome back. Are coming in to tell you that if you do it, it's going to be good. It really is. It's going to take courage, a lot of inner strength, focus, and there's that self-compassion again. But it will manifest great and wonderful things. Yeah. It'll help build your self-confidence too. And it'll bring you clarity for what you want. You know, for what you really want, this move that you're contemplating. If you, with strength and courage and self-compassion, go ahead and face it. See it as a great creative opportunity, right? Let the possibilities guide you, right? Not the risk, but the possibilities. This will bring you clarity. It will bring you self-confidence. It will bring you more inner power and peace, okay? Yeah. And it'll increase your creativity, which you need, right? Because you're so in your head all the time. You know, these little creative things can help you, but an increase in creativity will help balance all of the knowledge, okay? No, I'm doing a personal reading for Britt right now. So Britt, that is your reading, hon. What are your thoughts? Amy, you got grandbabies coming, honey. Well, congratulations. Twin energy here. Yay, a boy and a girl. That's a good balance there. You're welcome, Light Seer. All right, you guys. Fire up the comments for me, okay? Let's get the like and subscribe. Light Seer, I'm not sure. CD will tell you where we are on the list, okay? Random A, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you for coming through with those gifts. We really appreciate you, love. We really do. Okay, so if the list is full, which I believe it might be, CD, blessing, CD, where's the list, babe? Is CD AFK? I know Daphne is next, but I needed to see how many are on the list. So, if the list is full, you'll need to leave a super chat of $9.99 or more. Okay, so we've already done Britt, who is Joshua. We're on to Daphne. Erica is not here. So after Light Seer, whoever wants a reading will have to leave $9.99 or more, either via Super Chat, Cash App, or the Buy Me a Coffee. So you can put those links again for me, CD. Kind of pin them, put them the way like on two separate. Put them in the same one, but on separate lines, so that they'll be able to click on the link, and I'll pin it. Okay. Oh, Joshua got a gift. Britt, you got a gift of a membership. Okay. Daphne, I'm just infusing the cards that I'm going to use for you. All right. Did you have a specific question, Daphne, or are you just trying to... So CD, break up. Hey, Sandra, welcome. So put Cash App tag Son Lavere on one, and then on one line, and then space down and put Buy Me a Coffee on one line, and then space down and put the link. But put it all on one comment. That way I can pin it, and it'll be easier for the people to understand it, okay? All right, Daphne, you want general? I appreciate you, CD. Okay. All right. I'm going to use Yerba Santa for you. Yes, Walter is our angel. Sandra, I sent you another email the other day. I'm not sure if you got it. All right, Daph, we got good smoke for you, love. Okay, go ahead and take a couple deep breaths with me. Wow, you are heavy, man. Your heart is so heavy right now. Goodness gracious. Are you sitting down or standing up right now? Hold on, let me anoint my hands real quick. You're sitting? Okay. Okay, I want you to start doing this with your feet. Okay. So you can move some of that energy out of your body. Just start raising your knees. And you don't have to do it as fast as I'm doing it. Just move, okay? And push that energy out of your feet, okay? So you can start lightening up some. Because even if, are you at work or at home? Because even if you're at work and you're on your feet, if you're not in a meditative state of comfort and peace and things like that while you're working, a lot of that energy settles down into your root chakra, which it goes all the way down through your feet, okay? So if you sit still in a loving meditative state and just move your feet, you can move, yeah. So, and especially with the kind of work you do, your mind is always on other people, and you're trying to navigate your mind being on other people to care for them as well as whatever is going on with you. So you're going to move some of that energy out. Sure. So the Ten of Swords is in reverse, so it can't get any worse, okay? It's only upward from here. This is saying recovery is coming. I just saw that Eight of Swords, as Eight of Wands as well, so it's coming sooner than you think. This is just, this is energetic compression. Oh, wow. I've never used that word before in a reading. Energetic compression from what's going on with your, domestic disharmony and the struggle of the relationship, okay? But there is progress and victory through self-confidence here. All right, just trusting yourself and knowing, yeah, because right now you're just locked in your mind. It's like you're in this prison of negative thoughts. Even if you're not thinking things, you're feeling them, because there's just been this spiral, this kind of like being in a whirlwind of thoughts, emotions, lack of understanding, like how could this happen? Possibly even some self-criticism here. But your strength is returning. This is just a wave, okay? Remember I told you guys we go through ebbs and flows. And yeah, the High Priestess is in reverse, okay? So that means you're just really not trusting yourself, right? Your spirituality, the power that you hold within the feminine, within the divine connection that you have, you've lost sight of that because of the feelings. That's what I'm getting again. You're very, very, very deep empath, and the healer in you draws things very easy, and you feel everything. Like your feelings are very, very tender. And this is not just baby feelings. This is just your nature. You feel everything. And you've always been that way. Because you have high priestess energy, you also have very heightened intuition. So you're just going to feel stuff, right? So you've got to definitely, your sun is reversed. And then comes the Two of Pentacles to tell you to reprioritize. And what I'm seeing here is that you're out of balance because you're not reprioritizing. You're not prioritizing you. Okay. Your feelings, man, they just, goodness gracious. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you're just overspending on emotional overspending. That's what I keep getting. And really, emotion is energy in motion, right? So you know how I always tell you guys where your focus and your attention and your essence has to be as much as possible rooted in high vibrational thoughts and feelings. Okay. Yeah. So it's not a matter of not thinking and not feeling. It's where your focus is, right? So focus on the love that you have, the love that you want, the feelings that you want to have for now and going forward. Like, raising your vibrations requires you to use your imagination. Okay. Hi, Marlon. It requires you to imagine a better way, a better moment, a better future, a better now. Okay. If you focus too much on how you feel or what's happening in your outer world, then you will be overtaken with that energy, which is in turn emotion. So energy in motion, okay? That energy moves in the wrong directions. It moves into pain, into parts of your body. Pain, okay? It moves into your energetic field. So it draws in people who are in pain. It draws in mean people. It draws in, so you're wondering why you're having a bad day. Because your energy is not filled with the love, the imagination of purity and goodness, and even wealth, if that's what you want, even good luck, even good fortune, even, just a loving, happy home, children playing and enjoying themselves. Use that imagination to override negativity, okay? Because that's definitely what's going on with you. Your head is swimming and spinning with things that are not pushing things forward for you. They're locking you into that pain because, again, this disharmony and misalignment, okay? Yeah, that's this Two of Pentacle energy along with this Three of Pentacle energy reversed. They're both reversed. So this is just being overwhelmed and disorganized, like your system has gotten out of whack, right? So I want you to, let me go over here to these cards. Can you give me some practical ways? We got imagination, reversing the thoughts, and tapping into warmer feelings. Is there anything more that you would have? Yes, do not feel like you've been abandoned, okay? And be okay if this is the end. I love you. Thank you for coming and hanging out. You gonna take that for me? I appreciate you, love. It's okay to give me a half a hug or something before you go. You know I gotta get my hug. Oh, I love you so much. Thank you for coming. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. I might bother you anyway.
That's fine.
Okay. So, what it's saying here is, this is the rejection card in reverse, okay? And this represents abandonment and being dismissed, okay? Even if that's true, even if that did happen, and if that's the case, this is not something you have to blame yourself for. This is not something that you have to feel like was your fault, okay? This was definitely a decision that was made outside of you, because if you had any fault with it, this person knows how to speak up and say, hey, I felt this way when you did X, Y, and Z. And if they wanted to fix it, they would. But fixing you all would mean they have to fix themselves. And that's what a lot of people are not willing to face. You have to face yourself. You have to work on you in order to be able to make things work with another person. Okay? What I have here is the chemistry in reverse and the finality card. So it's very possible that this could be over. And it's more likely that that is your choice, which is why this Two of Pentacles is reversed. You want to make that choice, but you don't want to be hasty with it. You're not sure how it will affect everything. You don't want to feel like if things fall apart or you walk away, you don't want to feel like at fault about things. Is this true? But you didn't walk away, but you get to determine whether or not it's final. When they walked away, they gave you that choice. Okay? They took the choice of being with you out of their hands. And they left you that choice, because that spark, that loving feeling that you had is gone. Yes, that's your feelings. Okay. Trust me, they're seeking out information to try and find out what you're doing, because they lost without you. I understand that. They are completely lost without you, but they took that choice out of your hands. What happens if she makes this choice to let this be final? Wow. They have a lot of karma to face, whether they stay with you or not. When they walked out that door on you, they tripled their karma, honey. Wow. A lot of people do not understand when they get a divine feminine or a divine masculine in their lives and they screw them over, they triple their karma. Oh, I wish I could give you a hug. Y'all send love and light to Daphne right now, okay? I'm sorry, I don't mean to make you cry. Glad you're back, Ariana. No, it wasn't wasted time. No, no, no. Don't look at it that way, honey. You guys will be together in the next lifetime, if not later in this one, okay? This is your soulmate. I told you that. He is your soulmate. His soul is just not as evolved as yours. And because he just created so much more karma for himself, if he has to fulfill this karma while he's with you, you're going to have to go through that karma with him. See, all these are things you have to decide. But it was not wasted time. It just wasn't the time. It could be that he was meant to provide you spiritual covering for a while you were in a vulnerable place, and then give you his seed. right? So that that spiritual covering can remain with you whether he's there or not during this lifetime. Okay? So it was not wasted time at all. Because this child that you're having is a beautiful light. Because I told you, your man, his soul is older than yours. It's just less evolved. You've got to open your heart to yourself. Okay? You're just beating yourself up right now. Yeah, see? He's got a lot of karma to clear, baby. He's got a lot of karma to clear. This is what he did when he walked out the door. Okay? His life is going to be shallow and empty from now on. I mean, I feel sorry for both of you, to be honest. Because he is your soulmate. He just messed up. He just messed up. He just messed up. A lot of them just don't know. Divine masculines and divine feminine are sacred territory. You just can't go screwing them over. Wow. He made a huge mistake here. A huge mistake. So it was not a waste of time. Okay? You still here? It was not a waste of time. It was just what had to happen right now. And he had a choice. Remember, I told you he came to a crossroads where he would either elevate or he would remain stagnant or regress. Okay? It's possible that he'll be reaching out soon. Okay? Yeah. It's very possible that he'll be reaching out soon. So you have to decide how you want that conversation to go. Okay? You okay, hon? No, it won't. It won't ever be the same. Somebody can't do something like that and then come back and it's all gravy. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people do. They'll go away, then they give an epiphany knowing that they effed up, right? And then they try to come back. Or even if there's cheating or something like that, right? But then they'll try to come back and apologize. But yeah, you apologize, but does that mean I just have to forget it and just go back to how things were? A lot of people want that to happen because they weren't on that side of the pain. Okay? They think, oh, well, you took me back, so it couldn't have been that bad. You feel me? Sometimes they just need to face their karma. And it hurts you just as much as it hurt them. But when that karma get to hitting them, you'll be glad you wasn't there. Okay? Well, see, all of this is payback for not accepting mediocrity, Daphne. That's all it is. You told him what not to do and he did it. It's payback for not accepting mediocrity. Well, we can hope that he does that. We can hope that he'll help take care. But not necessarily something you can count on, unfortunately. The idea now is to just focus on love for self, love for your little ones. Okay. Knowing that you did the best that you could, you put in the effort, you put in the work, and you can walk away with your head up high, and knowing that the divine will be there, is there, was there, and will always be. You are protected, you are safe, you are loved, and you are provided for, no matter what it looks like. All right? I love you too, sweetheart. And you're very welcome. Yeah, he has a lot of karma already. Remember me telling you, his soul is not as evolved as yours. So the less karma you clear from life to life, your soul cannot evolve if you're not clearing karma. Especially if you're adding onto it from life to life, okay? Your soul cannot evolve. It doesn't matter how old a soul is, doesn't necessarily mean it's a higher vibrational being. Okay? And eventually these people end up turning into bots and NPC'S and soulless folk, or people who are just barely there, walking around, you know. So you're welcome, love. Thank you, Amy. So who's next? CD, was it Light 444? I can't remember the full tag. Full Light Seer 444. Light Seer 444, are you in the room? If so, go ahead and put your question in the comment section. Okay, you just want a general. Do you go by she, her, he, him, them, they? It's hard for me to tell. All right. She, okay. Gotcha. All right. Gonna light some sage to clear the energy. Daphne, will you give yourself a hug for me, dear? I wish I could do it in person. Light Seer, will you take a couple of deep breaths with me so I can find your energy signature, love? Please. Whoa. My sage is falling apart here. Hold on, let me get a napkin. I got another stick of sage I need to pull out somewhere. I don't know where I put it though. Thank you for the prayers and hearts, Marlon. Okay. Oh, Flo G, thank you, sweetheart. You get some rest, okay? Have a blessed night yourself and get some rest. All right, Lil Khan, welcome back. Okay. You guys can leave super chats, super stickers. You can also leave a Cash App, or you can buy me a coffee if you don't want to use Google to leave a donation, or you don't want to use Cash App. The Buy Me a Coffee link is there, or it is in my in the description box. Okay. Clear and precise. So have you been meditating deeply on a way to improve things, like rethinking your approach to how things have been going in your life, seeking new creative opportunities, and just dreaming about a new way and feeling out possibilities for yourself? Okay. Because you started out with the Four of Cups. Yeah. Are you feeling kind of burnt out and restless, unfocused a little bit as well? Because you've really been trying to think about how to turn things around. Is that true? Oh, that must be the Knight of Swords that I'm seeing. This Knight of Swords reversed. Oh. Yeah, that's not another person that you're seeing. That's your shadow. There's something in your shadow you have to face. It's like a vision of self-deceit, right? So it's you having to judge yourself or bring yourself to judgment on something, right? Something you've been either unwilling to face or something that you've seen in yourself. Because here's this Three of Swords reverse, okay? There's something that you've seen in yourself that you don't want to face, but you have to forgive yourself for it. Okay? You have to forgive yourself for it in order to move on. Lao Khan, that's none of your business. The thing you need to focus on is whether you believe in God and are you reading your Bible. Yeah, it could look like a guide. This is the Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? But it could be a masculine energy within you. It could be you needing to merge your divine masculine and feminine and to balance them, right? But it's definitely because it's a lot of burden and hard work that you've been facing doing your shadow work, right? But we're starting off with the Four of Cups and then the Five of Pentacles representing, in your case, spiritual poverty here. Okay? And then the Seven of Swords reverse. Self-deceit. No, you don't release it, you embrace it. It's part of you. You embrace it. And you forgive it. And you love on it. And you say, we may not have done the best thing, but we'll be better. We'll do better. We'll create better energy from this. Okay? And then comes the Six of Cups reverse. This is again forgiveness. This is a part of your shadow from the past that you have not forgiven. That's what you're dealing with. This 10 of Wands is saying there's something that you need to complete, a cycle of your being you need to close out and embrace. You need to connect fully. Yeah, because the Ace of Cups reverse is confirming this. Okay? This is emotional loss. This is a blockage somewhere in self. Okay? Repressed emotions. That is your that is a part of your shadow that has been suppressed and repressed. Okay? So whatever it is, whenever you see that entity, that is a part of yourself. Embrace it, love on it, forgive it, ask it to forgive you. Figure out a path forward for the two of you to coexist in love. Okay? Have you been partying a lot or spending a lot of time alone? Isolating. You've been doing one or the other. Overdoing it in the partying or isolating. Okay, you said. Okay, so you've been doing a lot of isolating. No, it's your shadow because you've been doing a lot of shadow work. Yeah. It's time to start going outside to play. Okay. Yeah, here's that this Emperor reverse. That's who you're leaving. That's who you're getting divorced from. Oh, okay. So connecting this Emperor reverse with this Knight of Swords reverse, this is parts of your ex's energy also lingering within you, within your body, your energy field, all of that as well. So that's why it feels masculine, because that part of you that you have not forgiven is connected to things that he's done and said. No, it's connected to him, the ex, the soon-to-be ex. That's why it feels that way. Okay? You've got to forgive yourself for it's like you just tell me this, and this was confirmed. Do you blame yourself at all? Do you have feelings like I should have known better? I wish I'd never married him. Certain things my fault. Yeah, that's what you're fighting. That energy connected somewhere deep inside you, and you took that stuff to heart somewhere deep down. So that's what you're feeling. That's what you're seeing. So it became a part of you. It's lingering inside you like a shadow. Yeah, you definitely got to show yourself a lot of compassion here. Yeah. The Seven of Wands, destroy confidence here, okay? It's time to be overly protective of your energy, but it's also time to start fixing up, getting cute, and getting out, okay? Don't overindulge, but go have some fun. Yeah, it's like you're telling yourself that this was kind of like Daphne was saying earlier, like you wasted so much time. It's never a wasted time when you chose to love. Y'all hear me on this, okay? This person is kind of ruthless here. He is very ruthless. Goodness gracious, you got to get him out of your energy field. But y'all hear me on this. Whenever you make the choice to love, Whenever you make the choice to love and you put your energy into loving with compassion, with truth, with your being, when you lay your soul on the line, when you take your heart and you put it in another person's hands and you say, hey, this is real love right here, be careful. And they either offer you their heart or pretend to, and you take it and you do right by it, or you do your best with it, that wasn't a waste of time. That can never be considered a waste of time. Not by the divine. The divine sees that as pure power, pure truth, pure authenticity, pure love, purity. That's who matters. And if it's true and love and right and beautiful to them, let it be to you too. It was not a waste of time. You got the opportunity to practice love, baby. Okay? Most likely, yes. I'm going to just say yes to that. Because you can't be around this energy. You can't be around that kind of energy and be inspired. Okay? But you're a free spirit with limitless potential here. And you can't be around that kind of energy and be inspired and be free. Be excited about life. You can't explore your gifts. None of that. Okay? This is the Hermit in reverse telling you to go outside and play. All right? Yeah, this is the Four of Wands. That situation never would have worked out. That's the Four of Wands in reverse. Your sun was snuffed out. No light left. All right? But this is you, the Knight of Cups. Okay? You do have a balance of natural masculine energy. And it came out against his fake masculine energy. Okay? Now, Light Seer, I can't answer all your questions. This is a free reading, okay? If you want to leave a super chat, we can keep going, but yeah. So you do have natural masculine energy that's balanced with your feminine, okay? But you, no, you don't have to be sorry. I just have to educate people as they go along. So the natural balance that you have with your natural feminine, if there's a masculine who is not in divine energy, they're going to come up against you anyway. Because they see that they don't even measure up to half of who you are. Does that make sense? All right. Did Erica ever come? Did Erica ever come by? Oh, she did? I didn't actually see it, blessings. Well, I appreciate that, Daphne, so much. Okay, Erica didn't come by? Okay. We are just 1 hour and 9 minutes in. You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay. So that is your answer, Light Seer. How do you feel? Oh, thank you, Light Seer. I appreciate that. I didn't see the one from Daphne at all. Did you want to keep going with your reading? Or, because you asked the question about moving with your kids. Or are you good on that? You guys hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you coming through. And I appreciate you blessing the reader, love. Okay. Yeah, I was really focused on that reading because it's intense. So a lot of times when people are doing shadow work, and especially when they're Okay, tell you about the moving part. Um, Especially when they're doing shadow work, you can see the various parts of the energy, the work that they've moved, the things that they've moved out and replaced it with, So you see all that shifting energy and you see the darkness. Now I can't see all they stuff. Not yet. Y'all know my gift getting stronger. But I can see the shifts in the darkness, and light moving in and all that. So it does get kind of intense, Sometimes I can see a little bit, but I be trying not to look because I ain't. My niece texted me yesterday and asked me could I read minds. I ain't want to tell her sometimes I can, but I just told her no, I read energy. Okay. Yeah, you couldn't build anything like you wanted to with this person here. But this move is a healthy choice. It is a move towards self-love, right? And it's going to remove a lot of the heartbreak for you and your children, okay? Yeah. And you're going to meet your new person once you clear out all that old. Definitely. This will be somebody who won't leave. This will be somebody who will help heal your heart. Okay? Like seer. This person is talking. Okay. So you're not going to meet them too long after things settle down for you in this new place. But if your self-love, your unconditional love for self has to be upright. Currently, it's reversed, okay? But yeah, that unconditional. Yeah, don't invite nobody into your house until they're extremely serious and you have vetted them 100%. And when you feel emotionally safe with them, when they prove and invest in you, so getting a room, that means they invest in you, and don't ever pay for anything. Okay? Especially since you have children. These are things I wish people had told me, because my children were terribly abused by some of the people I invited in, not knowing any better. Okay? So these days, you can't never know. Some people be getting with the woman so they can get to the children. But yeah, definitely make sure that all of that is going on. But this person, this is why your unconditional love have to be in place too, right? Because if your unconditional love is in place, then oh girl, when you make the decision, remember I'm telling y'all that imagination. Start imagining yourself already in that new place and having the money to do it. Okay? And don't worry about nothing else. Just go live your life day to day. Take the kids to school, get dressed, do homework, fix yourself up, go for a coffee. You know what I'm saying? You've been hiding your true feelings too. Okay? You can't do that when you get with your new person. But definitely make sure that if you... Oh, there's something else I want to tell y'all. This go for the men and the women in the room. Okay. Hold on, Lyseer. I'm scanning about the last comment you made about the bigger apartment. I'm scanning. As long as you feel like they'll be safe where they at, it'll be okay. Okay. But what I was about to tell you guys, until you actually know a person, do not share your past, your triggers, your needs. Everything needs to remain surface level. You find anything to talk about and everything to talk about except your past trauma, your triggers, and your deep needs. Okay? You may not have to if you play your cards right. Light seer. You absolutely may not have to. You need to start searching your database, searching your database, searching your database for answers. And you can't do that in a state of desperation. Meditate, okay? And right after meditation, go start journaling. Just sit in solitude, sit in quiet, and wait for the answers to come. Okay? But you may not have to give up anything. It's most likely the only thing that's going to need to change is that unconditional love for self. I say this all the time. That's the only way to fix any problem is self-love. You can throw money at it, you can throw resources, you can throw energy, you can throw time. You can throw all of your intellectual property into a thing, but if you ain't throwing love for self in there, it'll never work. Or it'll be temporary. Or it'll limp along. All right, that's your reading, love. You guys hit that like and subscribe and share the live. You also can leave a super chat or super sticker to bless the reader. The Cash App tag is there. The Buy Me a Coffee is there if you don't want to leave anything through Google. You got options. All right. Thank you guys who donated. Lightseer and Daphne. I appreciate you guys. Walter. Thank you so much. Okay. So we made good time for real tonight. If anyone else is in the room and you want a reading, you'll need to leave a super chat or a donation of $9.99 or more. Okay, you get one question for that. All right. But until then, CD, blessings, everybody. Can y'all chat amongst yourselves while I take a station break? And then we'll come back and see if anybody got added to the list or see if we start story time. All right? All right, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm back. I didn't realize I had gotten hungry, but I've barely eaten anything today. I got hungry and thirsty. All right. It is very quiet in here, honey. Y'all fire up the chat. Let's get some heart emojis, some fire emojis, all the things, okay? Okay, yeah, the members only emojis have been updated. Wonderful. Those are cute. Those are really cute. For story time, tell me about reading minds. Okay. I won't tell you about reading minds because some things I got to keep close to the vest, but I will tell you about a time, a couple of times when my angel guides woke me up and some wild stuff happened, okay? So this was when I was with fourth husband, the one that I told y'all played poker with the devil in my dreams. Okay, so y'all know how I told you how he was. Like, this is the one that I was crying in the rain over, sitting out in the rain and freezing cold in my nightgown. Well, I don't know if I told you I used to catch him cheating all the time, right? Whew. That almond almost went down the wrong way. But as long as you can cough, you're safe. You're not going to choke to death. So I was okay. Oh, yeah, girl, because he done come up a few times this week. So I probably shouldn't be talking about him because he'll probably pop up on me. But this isn't about him. This is really about my angel guides. Okay? So one night, I'm in bed. Dead sleep. I mean, gone, knocked out. You say you don't eat almonds for the same reason? I actually have a narrow airway, supposedly. But anyway, so I get, hey, Sandra. I mean, thank you for the emojis, hon. So I get awakened out of my sleep, right? Wake up, it's like 1:30 in the morning. And it's almost like I got shook because I remember my body doing this. So they were probably like this. And they said, wake up, get dressed, get in the car. And I was like, get in the car, where the hell I'm going, right? And I'm hearing all this in my head, y'all. So people be thinking I'm crazy, but when I tell you the story, same thing happened with my son. But when I tell you the story, you're going to know I'm not gone, okay? So I get up, I get dressed, I grab my keys, I get in the car. And I said, where are we going? So mind you, at this time, I lived on this side of central Alabama, North Alabama. And where it was telling me was 30 minutes away over here to another city. So it said, yeah, just get on the highway and go to that city. And I'm like, at 1:30 in the morning, why are you got me out here on the highway, on the interstate, no doubt, going here? It's like, just go. I'm like, okay. So I drive. I'm just really wondering. Now I'm sitting here like this. I think I'm going crazy. Something is not right with me. I'm going to have to check myself in the hospital tomorrow because why am I up at 1:30 in the morning driving to this city? Blah, 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 blah. Just really talking to myself like this is not right. So when I start approaching the city and the exits, they're like, okay, take this exit. I'm like, okay, I don't know nobody on this side of town. But I take the exit. Okay, turn down this street. I turn down this street. Okay, your light is coming up, and you get to that light, turn left. I definitely don't know nobody right here. So I drive down the street. There's an apartment complex on the left. They say, turn this way. I don't know nobody in this complex. Where are we going? Go around this way. So I'm driving through the complex. Go here, go here, go here, go here. Okay, you're here. When I say that man's car was out there, the car that I bought him, was parked out front. So I go knock on the door. He in there with his ex-girlfriend. I knew the ex-girlfriend, y'all. I'm not crazy. I see what I see. I hear what I hear, and I know what I know. Can't nobody play with me on that. Okay? Spirits, Google Maps. It happened just like that, y'all. He was, when he opened that door, his eyes went, no. The girlfriend came to the door. And I was like, is GW here? How you know GW? I said, he's my boyfriend. Boyfriend? How's he your boyfriend? He came to the door, his eyes was like this. So were mine. That's another reason I never used my gift, y'all, because I was always scaring the heck out of myself. I really was. So, y'all tried this pepper jack string cheese with some almonds? Oh, it's so good. But yeah. That's one time. Another time, they woke me up. This time it was probably about 3:30 in the morning. Oh, I married him after that? Yes, I did, and I'll tell you why. I had broken up with him after he was a narcissist, so I was trapped in. There's a trap that you get in with that energy that is, you can't just walk out of it like that. People don't know that. Well, some people who have been with them do. But I had finally broken free of him and was doing really great. And then my dad died. And he happened to call me on the day that I got the news that my dad had died. And he caught me in a very vulnerable state. And 30 days later, we were married. So yeah, never make major decisions when you're grieving. So another time, it was about 3:30 in the morning. I was in bed. And my angels, they said, wake up and start praying. And I was like, praying for what? Like, why y'all waking me up out of my sleep, right? Wake up and start praying. So I get up, and they're not telling me what to pray for. I guess I always got to hunt for stuff, right? And I look at the foot of the bed where I keep my keys, my car keys, my house keys, all my keys. And my keys aren't there. And they said, pray for my youngest son's name, right? We'll just call him Alex. Pray for Alex. I was like, I'll be doggone. Now, mind you, this boy is 15, 14 at the time, didn't have no driver's license, no permit, no nothing. Just out, gone with my car. I start praying my butt off, okay? It's now around 4:30 in the morning. No, let me back up. So I noticed that the keys are gone. I start praying, and then they say, go to his room. So I go to the room. He's not there, but his window is wide open. right? And there was not a screen on that window. And we were out like in the middle of a field because they were still doing construction. And I was like, any old doggone coyote or something could have climbed in this window. So I locked the window because he thought he was coming back that way. No, buddy, you got to come through the front door. So probably about 4:30 in the morning, he comes in. He has on nothing but underwear and socks. And he has this big pink Hello Kitty blanket wrapped around him, right? I was like, okay, he finna lie. I knew he was finna lie. I was like, Alex, where have you been? Like, I'm glad you're safe, but you know you about to get your ass beat, right? No, you can't whoop me because this what happened. I got jumped by a bunch of Mexicans. And I said, oh, really? Is that why you got the Hello Kitty blanket? They jumped you, took your clothes, and gave you this cute little blanket? So he's standing there looking stupid now because ain't no better lie you can tell. And if you got jumped by a bunch of Mexicans, your butt would be up there in the hospital. You wouldn't be driving home with no Hello Kitty blanket, okay? So I whooped his tail because he needed a tail whoop. And I sent him to bed. The angels told me the whole story because I knew he was going to try to lie again the next day. It was some girl that he had went to school with, and he finally got a chance to get him a little piece, and she was going to give him some, and his daddy caught him, and he ran out the house without his clothes. Come to find out, that's exactly what had happened. It took me a couple times to get him to admit it. I didn't tell him what I knew. Every time he would tell me some kind of little lie, I'd be like, that's not the truth. You're going to have to tell the truth or you'll never leave this house again. Never. I'll take you to school, come pick you up, and that you'll be in here. I will nail every window in here shut, and I will put alarms on the doors. You'll never leave this house again. And he finally told me that's exactly what happened. Because the girl was, in fact, Mexican. And you know, if the daddy had caught him, he would have been in all kinds of daggone trouble. Am I lying? That's what's up, blessings. But yeah, that happened. So that's story time, y'all. Y'all hit that like and subscribe and share the live if you haven't already, okay? Y'all still there? Who's here? I know Blessings is here. She the only one? Yeah, I think Blessings might be the only one here. Blessings, me and you hanging out. Oh, Britt, you said I love you too. Yeah, I was hoping to hear your thoughts on story time though. Or read your thoughts on it. Daphne, you say you're just listening. Are you feeling any better, love? Just a wee bit? Oh, this weekend, this Friday is actually, remember I was telling y'all there are 5 Fridays in the month. So you get a bonus VIP night. So we'll be back Friday. Oh, I'm sorry, Daphne. It's going to get better. It really will. Shit. I can't even eat right on live. No thoughts on story time? Was it boring? Well, I guess I'll go and sign off. I had a good time though. Tonight were some good readings. I think we got some decent answers tonight. Daphne, I'm sorry you're not well. I'm feeling good, but those emotions they'll move out, okay? Yeah, they both got caught in 4K, didn't they, CD? Okay. Thank you for coming through, Britt. I appreciate you. We getting ready to sign off. Thank you. But yeah, they both got caught in 4K. There wasn't no hiding. That's why I be low-key telling my my lover, however you feeling, just come clean with me. Okay? Hey, money came by happiness. Just come clean with me because you can't hide nothing from me. Finish all of them, shit. I keep dropping them. Well, yeah, you can't hide nothing from me, so you might as well just tell me. You know, I'd rather hear from your mouth than the ether anyway, because that means you're showing respect, right? So, I guess we're going to go ahead and sign off. Tonight was a good night, low numbers, but hey, we still got some good readings in. We still got to enjoy each other's company. We got some answers. We got some love and support. Okay. Anybody have anything before I sign off? Be back Friday night at 6 p.m. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, on the videos that are, once they upload, there's a thing where you can hype a video, right? It should be, thank you, Money Can't Buy Happiness. But if you, along the lines where the like button and the share button and all of that, you'll see something that says hype this video for so many points. And if if you're on your phone, you'll need to slide over a little bit, but you can press hype and you'll be able to hype the video. Okay. So if you want to go ahead and do that, since some of you guys don't like leave comments or whatever, just take those few seconds and go through a few of the videos and hit hype. Okay. And that'll help start pushing the channel back out more. All right. And yes, join us on Instagram if you haven't already. And leave comments. It doesn't hurt. It only takes a couple seconds. But definitely go ahead and hype those videos, okay? I appreciate you guys who have been here and been rocking with me. You have no idea how much it means to me. Like, I really do. I really am deeply invested in you all, your well-being, your happiness, and want the best for you, And I do often think of you and pray for you when the lives are not on. Ariana, the lives are every Sunday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. And every first and third Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. But since there are 3 Fridays in this month, we're having an extra one this coming Friday. But the lives are always at 6 p.m. Central Time. The usual ones are on every Sunday and Wednesday. And then we have our VIP nights on first and third Fridays. Okay? All right. So, but yeah, I really want you guys to start taking good care of yourself. Do not believe the lies. Okay? Okay, you're very welcome, love. And what I was about to say is do not believe the lies. Okay? Anything that does not support love, it does not support truth, it does not support authenticity, it does not support your happiness, your growth, your peace, your joy, your faith, if it does not support that, it is an absolute lie. Whether it comes in the form of a person, an event, a situation, a place, a thing, if it does not support that light, that love, that growth, that peace, that joy, okay, it's a lie. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to buy into it. You don't have to feed it energy. You don't have to give it anything. Just tell it, get thee behind me, Satan. Okay? Just tell it you a liar and the truth ain't in you. All that stuff y'all be saying when y'all be in y'all religious institutions, say it to the energy that comes to kill, steal, and destroy. It's a lie. It's all a lie. The only truth is love. And that starts from within. Okay? Take that love, put it on that pain like some salve. Move your body and move that crap out. Okay? Random A, always remember how special and how much you matter. Without you, nothing would exist. Right. Okay? All these things come to snuff out your light. Because light is the only thing, light/love, it's the same thing. It's the only thing that can heal and purify. And if enough light is snuffed out, then darkness takes over the earth. It's not just about you. It's about your children. It's about your community. It's about your family. It's about the world. Us light workers, we have to stay on our self-love deal. Love thy neighbor as thyself. You can't love your neighbor if you can't love yourself. And we're not loving ourselves. We're not loving our neighbors. Where's the love? It ain't nowhere. And darkness wins. Okay? We can't have it. We just can't. We don't want just light in our own little bubbles, because I got plenty of light in my little bubble. And then somebody comes in and try to infiltrate it. I was thrown off. When I say I was completely thrown off after my apartment flip, y'all don't know the half of what I had been going through. And most of it was in my mind. Most of it was me battling with self and energy and lingering stuff, and some of the readings that I had done, just lingering, and I was so behind on schoolwork. I was afraid that I was going to flunk one of my classes, and I was like, should I drop it before I fail it, because I can't catch up on the work? Should I? And then I was so tired from feeling it all and thinking about it all. I was like, bump it, I'm going to bed. Tomorrow will come and I'll have my answers. So I got me a nice shower. I took myself to bed. I got me a nice shower and there was no toilet water, okay? But I took myself to bed. And around 3:30 in the morning, I woke up in agony. I was in physical pain. I was in mental pain. I was in emotional pain. I was drowning spiritually, okay? Because I had so much just lingering. And no, it was probably around 3 o'clock. And I wake up and I'm just laying there. I'm looking up at the ceiling fan. I'm looking around. I'm looking down like, what are you? Like, why are you tripping, right? And then I heard that self-love. She been riding my back, but she ain't been coming through because I've been letting all this other stuff block her, right? But I heard her say, she tapped me right here in the medulla oblongata. She tapped me and she said, you can change this shit with one decision, right? All you got to do is decide to apply love to everything, including your schoolwork, and you're going to be okay. I was like, you know what, girl, you're right. I'm sick of this. I ain't dealing with this no more. So I got mad at life. I was like, no, I'm not going out like that. 3:30 in the morning in my nightgown. I was sitting here in this chair doing schoolwork and was able to catch completely up on 2 weeks worth of schoolwork by 5:30 a.m. 2 hours, 8 assignments in 2 classes because I decided that I was going to be okay. I decided that I'm not giving up. I decided that whatever I was feeling, it wasn't going to linger. It wasn't going to last. I made the decision that I was going to live in the love that I have for myself in that moment. Nothing was going to take what I have tried so hard and worked so hard for and built trying to get back in school. No, you're not taking that from me. That's what you got to do. Don't let life work you. You work that bitch. Okay? Feel your feelings. I felt it for, I don't know when my apartment flooded. Whenever it happened, whenever I told y'all it happened, I was feeling it. I was feeling a whole lot. Okay? I was feeling residual from readings. Mostly not the reactions from people about the readings. Okay? I was feeling just so much. And when stuff like that happens, I also start missing my mama, which is even worse. Because then that grief starts trying to creep back in. And once that grief get a hold to you, oh my goodness. Right? I wasn't having it. I decided. I had enough. Okay, I felt it. I know what it feel like. And I lowered my vibration some to tell that chick what she needed to hear about what she needed to hear. And even though I was still working to get back to my normal vibration, it did put a big dent in you, girl. It knocked me off my square. But once I made the decision, shoot, it's been great ever since. Your girl been over here rolling, got up and meal prep today, did my little weights, strength training, got out and walked. Been doing that the last 2 days, getting out grounded. Taking care of me first, then getting on schoolwork. All right? Okay. Daphne, you sound like you when they was in nursing school. Yeah, you got to apply that same energy, love. That same energy you applied to school, you got to apply it to yourself. You say you don't love your stalker neighbor. You ain't got to show her love, you just got to love her. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all, if I be walking like an old lady, it's because I be sore from working out. That'll go away after a while, though. All right. All right. I want you guys to fire up the emojis and give heart hands, and we're going to go ahead and start signing off. But I just wanted to give a little bit more energy to each other and to the chat. And I hope that this encouraged you guys and it didn't make you feel bad about having your feelings, okay? Have them. Because, it ain't like they just gonna, what do you do if you don't acknowledge them? You just bury them deep down, right? Or you fight with them. You just bury them. They go into your joints and, into your organs and all that. And you find yourself sick or twisted or in pain, all kinds of things. So don't bury them and don't fight them. Feel them. But just make sure it's temporary. At some point, you got to say, okay, had enough of you. What I'd rather be feeling is good. So that's what I'm going to feel. What I'd rather do That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, blessings. That was probably your body needing rest after pushing out, some of that energy. But yeah, y'all drink y'all water and get your glow on. Drink your water. Sit in peace. Do this right here. Give me a hands up or heart hand. Give me something if you've been doing your meditation every day. I want to know for sure and for real, for truth. Do this if you haven't been doing your meditation every day. Do this if you have. Do this if you have. If you haven't, if you have. Meditation every day, 5 to 20 minutes. That's right, blessings. Get your water, girl. Be honest. This you telling yourself the truth. I ain't gonna judge you. If you're not doing your meditation daily, 5 to 20 minutes, do this. If you are, do this. Daphne, no, okay. I got 6 people in the room. I need to see 6 to something. CD, no, okay. Random 8. Give me a up or down. Okay, you in the room. So once somebody logged off, they didn't want to snitch on themselves. Oh, 2 more people logged off. That's all right. Okay, so you doing yours in your bed, blessings. Okay. Random 8 ain't gonna answer. Okay, should be one more. No, that's everybody. Okay. So this is the thing with meditation. Going into silence is the only way to tap into the greater. As much as you want to pray and move and, think you got it going on, if you're not sitting in silence, if you're not being still, you cannot know God. You just can't. You can't know what they want for you. You can't know what they got for you. You can't know how they're helping you. You can't get no direction. Whatever you need is in that silence. Self-love comes in that silence. Answers comes in that silence. Peace comes in that silence. Raising your vibration so you can combat all this mess. Brightening your electromagnetic field, right? Lightening your aura up. Downloading that, you feel me? That, what they call it, Jacob's ladder, the connection between heaven and earth. Okay? 5 to 20 minutes. 20 minutes is ideal. Twice a day if you can. All right? Twice a day if you can. But if you can't, 20 minutes. You ain't got to do nothing special. I do transcendental meditation. I go really deep. And the thing about TM, you don't know how deep you've gotten until you try to come out of that mess, okay? I won't say mess, but till you try to come out of it, because you're so connected to higher consciousness. You're literally in space, okay? But you don't have to do TM. Just going into silence. And this stuff is scientifically proven, okay? They've studied brain waves and all kind of stuff with people under meditation. Okay, you are in the same vibration as the ether, the deeper you go, but it's in the quiet. That's where the knowing comes. That's where your pushback against all this energy comes. It's like a force field. Okay, if you don't believe me, just try it for 3 days. You got 20 minutes a day for 3 days. You got 20 minutes a day to just sit down and be quiet. No music, no nothing. Okay? You got 20 minutes a day to do that. If you don't got it, make it. If you can't make it, take it. Okay? Don't get so attached to pain and problems and people. The 3 P's is bullshit. Pain, problems, and people. Don't get so attached to that mess that you can't live in peace. That you don't know the divine when you're looking in the mirror. Every time you look in the mirror, you need to see God. Where else you gonna see him at? Or him at, or them at, she had that, they, whoever. Where else you gonna see God if not in the mirror? Tell somebody, give me an answer, because if you got one better than me, tell me. Okay? If you looking into some sad eyes, some painful eyes, some baggy eyes, okay? Some soup dipped shoulders. You know what I mean? Only let yourself do that for so long before you be like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Splash some cold water on your face to get the puffiness down. Go drink you some water. Put your shoulders back, your chest out, and go sit down and be quiet for 20 minutes. And connect. Okay? Thank you, Random 8. I appreciate you, love. All right? So we're at 2 hours now. I'm going to let CD go to bed. And I'm going to let Daphne chill out and, recenter. All right. And I'm going to let Blessings go get her meal together. Okay. Yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me until the end. I really appreciate you. I'll see you Friday night. All right. Thank you, Daphne. I love you, sweetheart. And everything is all right. That's what you tell yourself. Not that it's going to get all right. It is all right. You're going to close that timeline between your desired reality, what you really want for yourself, and what's happening now. You're going to close that quicker when you just tap into the self-love and hang out with the divine more. Okay? You already together, baby. You already together. Just spend more time with the divine in silence. You'll see it. You'll see that everything is well. Okay? All right. Be still and know. All right? Be back at 6 p.m. Central Time, you guys. Don't forget to hype the video, save the video, leave comments afterwards, share, all the things. All right? Thank you again, Daphne, for donating. Thank you, Random 8. All right. CD and Blessings. Hugs and kisses. Okay. Oh, thank you, Blessings. I just want y'all to be okay. I want y'all to know that you're okay. Know that you are okay. All right. Hey, Hannah, we're about to sign off. I'm just saying bye-bye, as CD would say. I am Jua, and you have been read. Bye-bye. All right. See y'all Friday, okay? And you guys can always email me if you need anything before that, or you can book personal readings. For those of you who would come along and watch this later, you can hype the video and you can book personal readings, okay? Love and hugs to you too, Daphne. All right. Bye, Hannah. Good night.